What's up, guys? Kenrath here, and today I'm bringing you The Outer Worlds as promised. One of my most favorite RPGs of all time. Now, as we're aware, we start off in the Emerald Vale. How I'm going to record this, I'm probably going to record the series as all the way up until level 15. I am going to play the main story and some side quests. And once we get to level 15, we are going to be doing the Perils on Gorgon. And then after Perils on Gorgon, we will do Murder on Eridanos. And then we will finish off with completing the main story. Wow, you can actually get caught there. I did that by accident, but okay. Oh, brother.
Now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
My leg!
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
All I ask is, can we take a second to admire the time and attention to detail they put into these NPCs? I mean, really.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one.
It looks like they're actually talking.
For my report, Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
I feel like Fallout 4 could have been this good, but instead we ended up with a weird cartoony nightmare, in my opinion.
Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right? Just barely scraped.
You know, this guy is so unimportant to the story. I'm just gonna convince him to take my gun, or to take his gun,
You edge
and leave. Pew!
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
So, for character build, we chose an all-around good skilled character build because I've never actually played a stealth build character in this game. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation (TTD) button slows down the world. Excuse me. Giving you time to think, as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. R1 Tactical Time Dilation. Buy yours today. Alright. TTD! In the face, in the face, in the face. Oop, shot one more shot than I needed to. Usually what happens. Now, because we chose a stealth character, this only costs 2. But if we had not, it would cost 4. Sticks, sliced bread. Alright, we're gonna be sneaky. Super sneaky. We'll be stealthy like the fart of a fly. Yeah. Alright. Got another one. Oh, I'm caught on a rock. Oh shoot, one's coming up, one's coming up. I don't even know if I think I'm in grass. Alright, get in the tall grass. In the tall grass. Uh-oh. He's on alert.
You hiding? You scared?
He knows. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. Go away, Vandal. Alright. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh no! Get him! Get him! Oh god! Whew. I wasn't ready for him to be right up on me like that. I mean, I know one of everyone's biggest complaints is how the frame rate drops in certain areas in this game, like the Emerald Vale. But it's still a beautiful game.
Marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
It's just landing
Mine?
violation.
No
Let
way.
it go.
Once we've dealt with these marauders, I'm hunting that sick freak down. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Well, I guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customers.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Oh shit. Laminated report. Get it. She ain't gonna be filing that report. I want their gear. Ah! Screw you! She wouldn't let me loot her. Well, at least he had some. I wanted their armor. Every now and then, I get lucky and manage to get their armor. I usually wait for him to wipe out the marauders, then I kill him. Because otherwise, you still gotta talk to him again. And I mean, you gotta talk, take walk speed.
This vessel contains no valuable plunder. Hello, please be informed. Please return any misappropriated equipment.
Sorry,
And exit the
I didn't mean to
vessel
do
in an
that.
orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you gonna do, self-destruct?
Process initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You realize we're on the ground, right?
My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Damn, another woman disappointed. And it's an AI. That means I double suck. Damn, I can't even satisfy a robot woman.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Your captain's a red smear under my escape
I
pod.
understand.
Just
I
letting you know.
require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, Then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Okay, but I'm
I
not
understand.
Hawthorne. He's
You are
dead.
speaking metaphorically. You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience.
Thanks,
You
I
are
guess.
welcome. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting around in a
Excellent.
garage.
However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you. Best
Yeah, I
practice
got it.
search for a power.
I really like Ada. I think she's kind of fun. One of my favorite companions, oddly enough, is Vicar Max.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Uh-oh.
Harold sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
Yo, the guards accidentally
Accidentally brutally
themselves.
shot themselves, huh? Unbelievable. Second time this month. Guess I'd better get cleaning up. Can't just leave company
Second time this
property
month.
scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
Hey, now I could use that there gear.
No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's
Damn.
Choice property.
Thought some Southern hospitality might help.
Or otherwise. Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and
Couldn't even look at me when he said
Edgewater
it.
Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
All right. Promise I will not play a murder hobo. Nobody likes to watch the murder hobo. However, I did want to try to get their gear. So our first task is to make water. Which we shall do.
Whoa, hey.
We're gonna skip talking to Silas because I don't really see point. What's up here? I didn't even notice that before. Shovel, mag pack, bypass shunt. What's in the box? Nothing useful. Well, I shouldn't say nothing. It was all ammo and stuff, but I was hoping for a better gun. We'll take that to break it down. I think it's actually a makeshift weapon. Yeah, makeshift weapon. Now, Edgewater is where you're going to find your first actual, I'd say, moral decision, where either way you cut it, it's going to turn out bad for one side or the other. So you kind of have to weigh your options and figure out what you feel is the lesser of two evils.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
And one thing I really like about this game is when you make those moral choices, like here at Edgewater, when you cut off
I'm
power,
Reed Thompson.
either the gardens or Edgewater, when you leave and come back, you can actually see like what's happening because of what you do. And I think that's amazing because Fallout didn't really implement that very well. I mean, system, yeah, but the settlement system's kind of broke and it leads to a never-ending quest that everyone hates in Fallout 4.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs
Only regulator
repairs.
we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing.
Now, I hate to admit it,
Our power regulator.
but
I happen
I'm
to
looking
know
to get a
better,
trophy
and I happen to know exactly how
that I have
to
not
do it
achieved yet,
without frying
and that
myself in the
is
process.
cutting off the power to Edgewater.
There's a power regulator.
I always cut off the power to the gardens
It's mostly
and then
bad.
convince Adelaide
All
to
that
come back
power is
and
being
take over
stored.
Reed
Go down to the
Thompson's
geothermal
position,
plant. Reroute
which is the
power
best
to the
ending for Edgewater.
Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
However, we are going for the platinum trophy in this game.
The botanical labs are not
So-
really inhabited, but
Sorry, Reed, but you're about to get your power turned off.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people live.
I really hate this
They're
guy.
deserters, former workers.
Like,
I need them back at their posts.
I don't know
need
why,
them.
but everything about him just makes me hate him.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go.
No,
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
all right.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
All right. So we are also going to take a quest real quick from Vicar Max. That way, so we can recruit
Hey, mister,
him.
can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just...
Another thing I love about this
Thompson's
game
own view
is
on
I feel like the
things.
NPCs and the companions are really fleshed out
That's not
compared
the only
to
side of the tale.
other titles like Fallout and Skyrim. Mainly Bethesda titles. This is about deserters.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This
Life's
got
hard
issues.
here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks,
All right.
sir. That's what my dad.
Now we're gonna go talk to Vicar Max. We're gonna get his side quest. And retrieve his book.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms.
He's
Holmes
literally
as
one of
well.
my favorite characters,
Now, we're to
and
see you
usually
out.
characters like
And
him
a
annoy me.
complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Now, one thing that I find interesting is when you pair Vicar Max and Parvati together, they literally will almost never talk to each other. And if they do, it's very short. And they're the only two that do that. Except for Sam, because Sam's a robot. But
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
oh, bro, he's asked me to like murder people. I think no,
Depriving them of
but
safety from
basically,
the
he's
marauders
asked me
and
to
wildlife.
leave them
I
to
can see
die
why that troubles you.
if they
Miss
don't
Holcomb
come
has
back.
a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So, what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Sounds like I've got my work
Don't
cut
mind a
out
bit
for
of
me.
Unsolicited advice. Be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I don't assume anything's safe. I've been outside.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
A handsome sum, you say? Me
It's a
more.
handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Oh, trust me, I'll get your book.
If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
All right. So, personally, I like to go get his book. And then cut the power and do all that fun stuff. Because it's... I went out the wrong door. Well, is what it is. Around we go. We are running. Something is picked up on me. Oh, it's the birds. I hate those things. Terror rays, I think they're called, or something like that. Frickin' annoying. They also like to really mess you up. Alright. Actually, that back door was probably the fastest way over here. Oh shit.
Not a peep from here.
Pew! 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 Hit him with your hammer. Pew! Heal. Yeah, I just used the companion ability. Whoa, she sent him flying. She was not messing with that sucker. That, I'll take that. We won't use our last lockpick yet, or our last two. We will hold on to those. Because usually the containers in the street aren't worth it. Just got the letter today. Corporate ordered to relocate me to EdgeWater Cannery. Read it if you'd like. I'm going to continue. Ooh, jackpot. Nice. Plasma rifle. They'll fetch us quite a pretty penny. Get some nice bits out of it. Let's go down this way. Now we gotta go to the cave entrance. Oh, yes, this guy had an assault rifle. Just what we need. Ooh. We're gonna save the assault rifle ammo. Because we're gonna need it for the giant maulers. I think is what they're called. Or ravagers. I forget what they're called. They're the big gorilla looking things that are terrifying. Take that makeshift low pressure suit. Thank you very much. Something. Pull out our rifle. Oh God. Both of them. Oh, vape one. Switch. I don't want to be spraying too hard into him because I need to conserve my ammo with this gun. At least for right now, I don't have a lot of heavy ammo. Surprised the big gorilla things aren't over here. Now, if you can manage to get in here before you take this quest, you can actually find a bolter pistol in this safe, I believe.
Easy.
But if you take the quest, it won't spawn in the safe. Alright, now we are going to do... Comes now the power. So now when we complete this, we can go back to Vicar Max, give him the book, and then cut the power. Or not, then cut the power, but then leave. So we are going to sprint all the way over yonder. Talk to Adelaide.
Move along, stranger.
I gotta stop
You don't
hitting
want any
L2. My L2 is super sensitive.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide. I need
Answers,
some
huh?
answers.
You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
I'm looking for the
You
geo.
know what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
I'll get out of here.
Blood.
I really don't want to take her side quest. At least not right now. Her side quest leads into another with the constable called A Fistful of Fingers,
If you're hungry, there's
which
good
sends you
food
bounty
outside.
hunting.
If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I've been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Oh, that's... I don't care if it's been clean. That ain't sanitary, yo. That's gross.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own...
Haha, I gotta take some advice from this chick. Not very good.
He would
Being
do such a thing.
comedic.
The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Because... my
You're
reasons.
going down to the plant. You should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that.
I'll consider it.
You will...
Alright. So, as I said, we're going for the Platinum Trophy. So, sorry to say, Edgewater's kinda SOL. Alright. So, I'm pretty sure there's a way to hop the fence somewhere over here.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
It had to load in. Screwed up my jump. Yep, right like that. That's why we get the double jump. Start lighting them up. I know there's a lot. Break them. Oh, he's hurting me pretty good. Get that one. Got one left. Oh, it's one of these flying ones. I hate these suckers. No, I'm like dying because I wasn't healing at all while I was getting shot. I really have no clue why. Ooh, finally, armor. Oh, it's no better than what I got. It is what it is. We'll give Parvati. What she got? She got 88. She ain't gonna be able to use much of anything better. For that, because it has stats than hers. Light assault rifle. Nice. That one should use light ammo. A little bit more common. Means it should be a little bit easier. Alright. Now you can jump through here. I thought for the longest time it was plain of glass, but it's not. There should be a shock cannon somewhere.
Nicely done.
I mean, I could be entirely wrong. But I could have sworn at one point I found a shock cannon in this area. I'm probably wrong.
Nice.
Impact hammer. Oh, that takes heavy ammo. That's not very useful. Oh, it takes a little bit more than the other one. But the other one does more damage. So what we'll do is we'll unequip it. For now.
Processing performing.
No. Here I go.
Smack him. Beat him to death. All right. Can I hack this one? Nope.
That's the last of them.
But I can light them up. All right, let's get moving. We gotta do this. Redirect power. Can't do it.
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult. Now, I'm kind of...
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
What do you got? It's Spacer's choice. Boop. What's in here? Oh, that's the Emerald Veil. We don't want to go out there. I must have been wrong about where it was. I think it's in there. If I'm gonna be dead honest. Chief security key. Well, where would that be? Come on. Reno. Nothing. Why not? Hey, some bits and a stun baton. That will actually come in handy against these enemies. So that's sealed. We gotta open it. All right. Bonus electric damage will help. Down, y'all. For a Mr. Power. Oh, you can't go further than that. Over here. For an ammo crate. Not much in it, but it's an ammo crate. That switch.
What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Veil? Incoming!
Let's go.
Not real. You're not real.
Took care of him. Keep moving. We don't really need to talk to the guy who's all spazzed out.
You're liable to get scalded.
Beat that one to death. That Parvati hit that one with a stun. And then beat him to death with the stun baton. Pull the lever.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt,
Keep moving.
what happens to the Veil? Here they come!
Well, we are gonna find out because I have no idea. Oh, I can't use the companion ability without being able to see what I'm trying to get her to hit. Hit it.
No hard feelings, okay?
Alright, she killed it. Okay. Cleared that area, keep moving. Now, if you do go all the way down those stairs where that guy's screaming about you're not real, that's where the chief's key card is, at the very bottom, I
Hey,
believe.
mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Oh yeah, I know
If you're sure.
exactly what I'm doing.
I just...
It can't be that hard. You just push a button. To the botanical garden. So that I can get my trophy. Now Reed's gonna be pissed. But I don't really care, because I don't like him. Now, to make life a little bit easier, we are just going to fast travel back to Edgewater. Alright, so, really quick. We're going to run this over to Vikram X.
All the lights in town went out. Since then, I've had wild-eyed workers begging my guidance. I'm surprised you would go along with this action, Ms. Holcomb.
Oh, you know.
Right and wrong of it is, sir. But leaving the deserters with neither walls nor lights would have left them to the mercy of marauders.
Let's hope walls alone are sufficient, then.
Fuck this town and fuck Reed Thompson.
You have no idea how many times I've wanted to shout those very words. Decide the fate of strangers.
This is why he's my favorite NPC.
Or arrogance. Either way, I'm fascinated. Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan.
Alright. So, we're going to blast through this because I have to end my
You have to admire the art.
recording here soon. I have 8 minutes left. You're overacting a bit.
Overreacting? I've spent my life searching for the keys.
At least you still have your mission.
As if my life should have nothing but you.
Yep, come with me.
Edgewater.
Alright, I'm sorry I had to blast through that, but I have 7 minutes left. Over to Reed Thompson and get our power thingy.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
Why'd I do it?
I put the fate of our town in the hands of some feckless transient. This is my fault, and all Edgewater's paying for my mistake. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards.
Oh.
Apologies won't give us our life.
All right. You really think you're going to do something? They really thought they were going to do something. Yeah, and I'm healing. Reload. Take everything I can. They downed her. Tried to kill Parvati. We need to change our armor. 4. No.
Get ready.
I ain't got it.
Ooh, Reed, you did that to yourself. Yo! Note to self, don't do this ever again. Alright guys, that's gonna be it from me. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell.